4/4. But I will count 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 as just like, you know, time signature is 4/4. And right hand starts with E F G, but the rhythm starts on the third beat. So 1 2 3 4. But it's easier to count 1 2 1 2, so I will divide into 1 2 1 2 beat. Now, ready? 1 2 1 2 1, and then the right hand is E and C. 3 2 1 2, and then the right hand D. 1 2 1 2 3 4. I will count 1 2 1 2. It's easier to see. And then also dotted quadrant followed by the eighth note. The rhythm pattern is 1 2 1 2. Long short, long short, long short, long short, long short, long short. The rhythm pattern. So we'll go again. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 right hand is A flat and F, left hand is a step up to D and A, but both has a flat, so you just slide it down and play it first black keys and middle black keys, so D flat and A flat. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Now here the right hand is D G and left hand is a C D and G. So actually D G is the same, but you're adding the left hand C, one more note. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then you go back to very beginning. 1 2 3 4. Actually 1 2 1 2 left hand is a C and B flat. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Now do you see here E G E right hand? But with the 3, that means you play this 3 note within 2 counts. You just spread it over evenly. 1 2 1 2. That's it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Left hand 1 2. Now this time the same E D and F, but you play with 1 2. Finger number 1 triplets, but you spread it to 3 notes within 2 counts. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's a little faster than the quarter note, but slower than the eighth note. Okay, the next part is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then now here again, E, D, C, and the left hand is a C and A flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So every dotted quarter followed by the eighth note is 1, 2. You play an eighth note after 2, not on 2. Got it? And then here, this part is kind of confusing. The rhythm. So you play D, G, F. That's all. But your finger will be 5, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1. The rhythm pattern. D, G, F is faster, long, short, 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 long. But within the rhythm, we spread it these 3 notes within 4 count beat, so that's why it's kind of tricky, this part. Let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And then now F and C, right hand, and left hand is a C and A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then now your right hand, E, G, 1, 2. And then D and F, left hand C and B flat. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then again, changing D and F, the same note but changing finger into 1, 3, 1, 2. And then the same E, G, E, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, and then the same note but with finger number 2. 1, 2, and then now here 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and now 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now D with finger number 3. 1, 2. Here the same rhythm pattern. 1, 2, the left hand come down to G. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This time your left hand coming down to F. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then right hand is B and G, left hand is a C and G. 3, 2, 1, 2, and then going back to main theme again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, left hand slide it down to D flat, A flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, repeat. I will just keep on going to the second ending. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then now G and C. And left hand, have you ever seen that note before? 2 lines, so it's gonna be D, step up and up, so it's gonna be F here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the right hand is F again. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. So as it's gonna be F, E, D, C. So left hand F, E, D, and then C. But you're playing right hand F, E, D. It's the same note twice. Do you see? That's exactly the same note, but difference is you first play with your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, and then you play. See, just like that. 3, 4, and then the next note is D and F. Left hand is C and B flat. So 1, 2, 1, 2. The same F, but switch to finger number 1, 1, 2. So like this. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, and then the same F, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's supposed to be actually finger number 3, 1, 2, and then the next one is A flat and E flat. Okay, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the next one is B flat and F. Left hand is A and D. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's kind of weird, right? Very adventurous sound. And then right hand is D, 2, and then switching to finger number 2 so that you can go C and E, C and G actually, and left hand is E and B. 1, 2. Do you know why I play so high? Because this is on the treble clef. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you go to both C. 1, 2. If you can play it left hand both C. If it's too hard, then you can just go 1, 2. That's okay too. Medium speed. Bye.